Good morning. Yeah, man. You already know it's raining too outside. You already know what time it is with me. Feel me? They got the train blocking the way right now. No, this area is still in timeout. So, just so I don't stay stagnant in one location, I have decided just to go around it. You feel me? I'm not dumb, man. I know how these niggas move. I'll show y'all niggas right now how they do things. I had to cut through. So, show y'all niggas how they try to block my way because I'm on this side. I gotta cut through some property. Show y'all. Let me show y'all niggas. I don't know about you, but I do this. Now look at what I gotta put myself through. Look, I gotta go through this train. Look at that train right there blocking the other path. I gotta go through this way. Oh shit. Look at it. Look at my fucking shoes now. Now I gotta climb through this way. Now this shit wanna move because they seen I found a better way. See how that shit go be? Shit crazy, man. There's always some form of drama. Come on, yeah. I'm tight about that. I need the water for my shit now. See, look at the train now. Now that nigga stuck because his planes didn't go through. Now he got to deviate and find another way. See this car right here coming. I don't even know where that nigga going. He off track. Let me get on this track right here. Show you. He's definitely off track, by the way. You don't know where he going, bro. Where's he going? There's nothing over there. He going the wrong way. Da 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 dee, da da do da. If you don't know me by now. Man, what shit fuckery. So good though. You will never ever ever know. I guess the time went down. So that being said, you supposedly get 1 hour less of sleep. Doesn't even make a difference to me. You know me, I'm a trooper. I'm a trooper. They don't even like me. They don't even want to see me sleep. Feel me? I got these niggas mad because I'm sleeping. Like, yo, what the fuck, nigga? What kind of jealousy shit is this? Feel me? But it's all good. That's not gonna stop a nigga. I already went through everything they put me through. I already went through, like I was saying in my previous video. Feel me? We already went through the things that y'all putting me through, right? Of course, they feel very encouraged by the things that they do, thinking that it's going to change the outcome. And I'm like, you guys are very hopeful, but it's all good though. You know, sometimes when you going against somebody, you want to keep the faith that what you're doing is right, even though when you know you ain't right. So I couldn't be that nigga. I couldn't live that lie. I need an office full. Feel me? I just couldn't live that lie. A lie, a lie, a lie. Nigga, that's a lie. And I enjoy walking. Feel me? It's a beautiful act. Dig. I enjoy it, even though it's kind of like drizzling, a little foggy. Feel me? Just a little bit. I decided that I just want to, walk with you niggas and talk to you. I ain't really have a topic. I always have a topic when I'm laying down and stuff like that. But when I'm in the walk of it, I'm like, I don't even know. None of that shit comes to mind. But when I'm laying down in the dark and I'm sitting alone with my thoughts, shit just be running through my mind. Sometimes I even pick up my phone and type in a little bit of research to see because sometimes, let me tell you this, man. Every book that is written is not on the internet. Some of these things are banned from the internet, bro. You feel me? That's what a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand that every book that is written, some of it cannot be put on the internet. Some of it is in a Congress of Library, a Library of Congress in Washington, D.C., or all these other big libraries that they have. All the books is now on the internet, man. Feel me? And half of the information was burned anyway. Whenever there's a revolution, they will always burn the information down. That's the first thing that goes. Fuck the building. The first thing that always go is the information. They always destroy that. You can look at any form of revolution that took place. They always destroy the information. Then comes the building. Then comes the burning of food on the farm and everything else like that. Why is that? Somebody needs to answer that, but that's not the question. That's not what I wanted to talk about. You feel me? How do you think this revolution going on right now? What do you think they're doing? They're censoring everything, burning down the information, burning down books, but this time it's on the internet. You being censored. Saying things you can't say. You can't even talk about a pandemic when we all in it. Feel me? You can't talk about COVID-19. You feel me? There's another revolution that's going on right in front of us. Everything is being controlled. It was videos that I was watching in the past that you can't even see those videos no more. They're not even recommended no more. Yeah, the information is probably out there, but it's like you have to remember the title and the author and the person who was speaking just to pull up the video. But without that, that shit is buried in the archive. You feel me? Because they don't want you to know this information. Shit don't make no sense, B. It just don't, man. Feel me? If you talk about certain things, it's not that you really, it's not that you be like, yo, y'all niggas is gangsta. How the fuck y'all niggas can't talk about these things? I told you these niggas is fro. No, that's not the case, B. Feel me? It doesn't matter how much you talk about it. If you talk about it and they find out, they're gonna take your channel down. Now, what effect do you have? I understand what the YouTubers niggas is saying. Now, what effect is that when your channel is taken down and you can speak in codes and have your channel keep going? Only the few that can understand it will understand it. You feel me? So what's the point of me telling you everything, then they take the video down, then you can't even see the video on any form of platform anymore, and the person who's telling you that has been suspended. You know all these platforms are connected, so more than likely that person is going to be suspended from all platforms. Case in point, Louis Farrakhan, Alex Jones, people like that. So I'm not saying Alex Jones and Louis Farrakhan is in the same bracket. I'm not saying that. You feel me? Totally different. But I just had to, case in point, you know what I mean? I'm not comparing both of them, that's what I'm trying to tell you. But the information is always burned, hey. Always, bro. We can take a look at the Russian Revolution, the French Revolution. Even when the people attack, when the Europeans attack Africa, they burn all them shits down too. You feel me? Timbuktu, they always burn. This is the same people, passion and purpose. These are the same people, man. Like every time there is some kind of war going on, the elites always attack the way you think and try to control the narratives. They try to control how your thought process going and everything else like that. They always try to control these things. And when you start thinking for yourself, they be like, oh, conspiracy. And they be like, oh, you trying to incite violence. Now, I mean, there's a lot of topic I want to speak on, but I just don't know all the information on it yet. Because it's like, the information that's coming in is like, yeah, I'm not being naive and not keeping the information, but I'm like, yo, that shit don't make sense to me. You feel me? It just don't make sense, man. I'm comparing it. I'm like, that shit don't even make sense, bro. It just don't, man. I'm looking at countries. I'm looking at the numbers. I'm like, shit ain't adding up, man. Somebody got blood on their hands, man. Feel me? Somebody got blood on their hands. Somebody got blood on their hands. The shit ain't adding up. Shit is just not adding up. Somebody needs to talk to me. It's not adding up. And they talk about testing. Yeah, it's true. We do more testing than any other country, right? Granted. So, of course, the confirmed cases is going to be very much higher. But it doesn't speak to the death in population. It just don't, like, it's a fact. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm expecting the number of cases, confirmed cases, because we are testing more people than any other country. But then it's like you can't fake the death numbers, my nigga. Either the death numbers is wrong, or people were just killing niggas. Niggas is like, you feel me? Like somebody like that shit don't add up, man. You feel me? I ain't trying to say too much, but that shit don't add up. I just want an investigation after this is all said and done. Once we all take the vaccine and everything else, I want people, especially in New York City, we need to dig up those graves that they quote unquote call that nobody can get to because of contamination. Well, now that we have the vaccine, we can go over there and do an autopsy on these individuals. I want the family members to do that too. And it's not no disrespectful to the dead. It's disrespectful if you don't look deep into it, just to make sure. Feel me? Because humans make mistakes. We make a lot of mistakes, bro. We can't be trusted. Ain't no make. Do not put your trust in men, for they are all cursed. Only put your trust in God, and that's in the Bible itself. You feel me? Just do not put your trust in men. Let me repeat that again. Do not put your trust in men, for they are all cursed. Only put your trust in God, man. Put your trust in the Maker. If there's the Maker telling you about the model that He created, and He said, yo, this shit, I made it the way I made it because I know what it functions like, and I'm telling you, man, put your trust in me. I'm the maker of these things, man. Like, I'm telling you, like, everything, these niggas got an expiration date on it. It's not great. It has a default on it. You feel me? If you want something guaranteed, trust in the Maker, and that's what the Maker's telling you. So let's just, let's look at it and see what. Now we just gotta analyze the data. We need to analyze the data. It's like a must. Feel me? Now me, let's just analyze the data. We all know that people, even preachers and pastors, are not perfect. We hear about, what's that boy name? Kirk Franklin cursing at his son. So what? Get over it. Get your bitch ass nigga. Get your bitch. I would have told that little nigga, shut the fuck up. I don't know what he said, but so what? People argue. Niggas acting like pastors gotta be holier than thou. Man, listen, man. Some people like, man, that shit is not real if you can't argue with the nigga. People have we fuss and fight, man, but we still love each other. Feel me? Just cause you my son and I'm your father and I can't argue and speak to you, nigga, that means I don't love you, my nigga. I got to fuss and fight with you, nigga. Feel me? You gotta have the entanglement. Feel me? Your biggest fan are always the ones that hate you the most. Nah, I mean, people who like you are just not gonna stand by and not say nothing to you. They're not just gonna fake the funk with you. Feel me? The people who show you the most attention are those are more than likely those who like you. You feel me? And that's just the truth. Let's be for real. Those who make the most noise and try to block your blessings and everything else like that are your biggest fan. And that's just the truth. But when it comes to parents' relationship, your parents are always gonna be the hardest on you. If your parents are being too nice and y'all got a great relationship, maybe it could be two possibilities. One, it could be that you're a good son or daughter. Or two, it's like, it's like they're just trying to be your friend and that shit ain't right. Like, you gotta be a parent. Like, yo, look, man, that is my wife and you are my son or daughter. You know what I mean? I gotta keep you in line because it's like, I care about you. So if I go across your head sometimes and I discipline you, it's not because I hate you, it's because I love you. Feel me? Now, sexual harassment and abuse, that's a whole different story. That ain't no love, that's sickness. You feel me? That could be a form of love, but it's like that's the wrong way to express it because somebody thought you wrong. You feel me? I know they're making a lot of noise too. But the truth of the matter, the noise on the outside, when I watch back my video, it doesn't affect the video like that. It just affects when I'm speaking because I got to speak a little louder and shit like that. But when I hear the video back, it has a good audio blocking those noise out. So I'm kind of impressed by that. Anyway, so they don't make the significant change. I mean, the noise, they really don't make a big difference when they think they're making a difference because it's not even heard in the video. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's good. You niggas is being blocked out anyway. Anyway, like I said, abuse is not cool. But even that, I keep it all the way 100, that's a form of love itself because it's like the person is showing it in that way, it still hasn't been thought right. You feel me? He went through an abusive relationship, so the only way they can show you that kind of love is through abuse sometimes. And that's like, that's wrong. But still, it's like, yo, cancel the abuse out. Abuse is wrong. I think we can all agree on that. You feel me? But if a parent is yelling and talking to you, like, understand that it cannot be out of nothing else but just concern and just trying to see and guide you in the right way. Then the son is being cock blocked right there. That nigga barely came up. He ain't even come up. You feel me? So people go through frustration. Don't let these niggas fool you, B. That's not even the topic of the day. I can already tell. In 2 days, people have been waiting on you to come back this way. Yeah, niggas need a life, man. For real, for real. Y'all niggas need life, man. For real, for real. I don't care about none of that stuff, man. My biggest fan are always the one who claim they hate me the most. You my biggest fan, I give you a purpose. Look at you, now you a fan. I put you in a position to want to scream your lungs out like, yeah, and have fun and all that stuff. Because you didn't have that when I wasn't around. I bring that life to you. So act right. Feel me? Anyway, man. Like I was saying about the whole corona shit, man. I keep hearing this thing about mission. Niggas is on their mission and they want to complete. Yo, look, man. I lost all my little respect, man. For real, for real. I lost all my little respect for you niggas. Talking about mission this, but y'all got rent out your own crib, y'all got rent out your own house. But yeah, you come out here and you want to talk about you on a mission to do what? What mission you on? You ain't on no fucking mission. What you need to do is go complete your parents' mission. That's what you need to go complete. Feel me? That's the thing with niggas, B. And when you start telling the truth, they on a mission to want to kill you and shit. But yeah, you couldn't kill that nigga that did that to you. Come on, man. I'm tired of these niggas, B. There's too many tough guys out there to like. They become real tough when it comes to people that's vulnerable and make it acceptable. And basically weak individuals. I wouldn't say like myself because they don't face me. But if you make it too easy on them, this is when they start showing their power and their strength. But when somebody stands in front of them boldly, it's like, what's up? What's up? Like, yeah, 1-on-1, and I got a gun and you got a gun, or I got a fist and you got a fist. That's not the same effort they be showing, my nigga. They cop out. Be like, damn, all right, man, what up, man? They put a whole cap on it, a whole period on it. You feel me? But if you make it easy, yeah, they'll beat you down like in a domestic violence, you know what I mean? Like a nigga beating his wife down type shit like that, you feel me? But y'all niggas on the mission. What mission you on? I lost all my little respect for niggas, bro. Know what I mean? Y'all niggas get rained out, know what I mean? You come out here talking about you on the mission. And I'm like, damn, what's the same spirit of that? Show the same spirit to the places where kicked you out at, you feel me? Show the same spirit, man. Niggas ain't showing the same spirit. That's what it is. Niggas ain't showing the same, but it's all good though. Y'all can be on your mission. Feel me? Mission failed, but y'all can be on it. It ain't never gonna be accomplished. Mission failed. Because even when it's accomplished, you gonna fail yourself. That's just that, nigga. I don't fuck with it. I'm not gonna act like it's cool. It's never cool. Plain and simple. And that's just a fact. Anyway, man. You feel me? If you don't know me by now, you will never, ever, ever know me. Ooh. See, look, man. All the things that we've been through, you should understand me like I understand you. Anyway, so I just want niggas to get this shit together. All the lies that y'all be telling, it's not gonna work. Now with Jeff, I can't keep quiet about it. You know what I mean? Well, you take it, at the end of the day, when we take a look at the evidence, it's not adding up. Just not adding up, man. It's really not adding up. You know what I mean? I just want people just to see it for themselves. Just let's stop letting the government think for you. Let's see it for ourselves. When I got this shit on, try to cover up the ears. When I get in there, it's coming off. Anyway, stop hating, man. Goddamn. I got niggas with the radio listening in. I'm like, damn, nigga, at least you can listen in silence. Like, show some dignity. Like, don't you know it's embarrassing to even do that? Niggas showering me with love. And it's already raining and drizzling and cloudy and misty and musty out here. You don't need that. You feel me? And sometimes my shit sound like I'm rhyming, but I'm not even. This is just when I speak, I rhyme. That's it. Like, I don't even try to rhyme. It's just rhymes with it. Like, I just got a rhythm. Especially when I'm on my vibe shit. I be on the rhythm with the words. And it just rhyme. Nigga. You know what I mean? I ain't really had a topic, but word of the day, man, just watch out for those who act like they support you, but just can't wait for you to go down, man. You feel me? I'm just saying, like, every day I see that so clearly. Like, shit's scary, man. Hold on, let me see. Shit is scary, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Niggas be acting like they be your biggest supporters, bro. But it's more like, yo, you can't do better than me. But once they see that you're doing better than them or you showing some form of effort, it doesn't have to be financial. If you show some form of strength, and they're like, what the fuck? You feel me? They gonna hate you. Like me, back in the days, you know what I mean? They kept on saying, oh, he be masturbating and this, that, and third. I haven't even done that in 3 years, probably 4 or 5 years. I haven't done none of that. Then I show another strength where I stopped quitting smoking. Then they looking like, they're like, what the fuck? Like, what kind of mental capacity? Like, who does that? And I'm like, yo, like, I don't need to go to no. I mean, of course, therapy is always good for a nigga to go to overcome these things. But a nigga like me, man, I just stopped on the dime. All I need is a reason. I figured it out a long time ago. You feel me? I think I figured it out when I was a kid. When it's crazy, man. I was a kid, man. I'm tell you that nigga's story, man. Sometimes the littlest thing that make you figure some things out about your mind. One time I was a kid, I was in Africa, and I was disciplined for something I did. I was gonna say I didn't do. I never did it. Right? I never was old enough to know. But something probably I did. I forgot what it was, but I'm crying. I'm talking about I'm crying. I'm crying. In Africa, when you cry, ain't nobody gonna comfort you. You gonna cry until you go to sleep type shit. So I'm crying. I'm a little kid, mind you. I forgot how old I was, but I was very young. I can't even see myself right now crying. So I'm crying. Then during my crying, I came to the realization, like, it was so weird to me, like, that shit just opened my mind to a whole nother level during that crying period. I'm sitting out there crying, right? The next thing I know, I started looking around myself, but at the same time, it felt like I was out of my body while I was crying, but then I'm looking at myself and I'm asking myself, nigga, why are you crying? I swear, I was asking myself, like, yo, why are you crying, bro? You feel me? And it kind of took me back to the Bible when Jesus Christ asked the lady, is anybody else accusing you of being a hoe? And she looked around, she was like, nobody else. And Jesus told the lady, all right, go ahead and sin no more. Because sometimes we stay in that misery state. Like we stay, like it's like your mind is so fixated on a certain level and you think you still in there and you can be out of it a long time ago and you put yourself in prison and you don't even have to be in there. Long story short, I'm in there crying my ass off. Looking around and I asked myself, why are you crying? And I couldn't even figure it out. I couldn't make sense of the reason why I started crying anyway. I couldn't figure it out. I wiped my own tears and I'm like, fuck. I couldn't find a reason. And even when I try to continue crying, I'm like, and it's like, it just didn't make sense to me no more. I'm like, why the fuck? Like, I know I was crying for a long time, but it's like, I forgot the reason why. I'm like, okay, yeah, you got beat, like somebody beat you, but why are you crying for? All right, yeah, you got discipline. You agree that you deserve it, so why are you crying? I asked myself that question, I could not answer it. And I tried to cry even more because I've been crying for so long. I was like, it felt like something I had to do. And I was trying to cry. And I'm like, you know how a kid sometimes sometimes don't even have a reason to start crying and they're just embarrassed and they just put their head down there and they're still trying to force themselves into crying. So every little thing that you do, and even if you say, ha, hey, you don't know why you're crying, they start crying even more because they're looking for that reason. Well, in Africa, I didn't have nobody around. They just left me over there. It's like, we're not going to comfort you. We're not going to soothe you. You know you did something wrong. So we're just going to leave you in this room and let you cry by yourself. You're not going to inspire you. We ain't going to allow nobody to hold you. You got to be in this thing yourself and figure it out. And I figure it out. And I'm like, why the fuck are you crying for? And that's a question I have for most people. It doesn't necessarily mean crying that's in tears. Come on, hurry up. It doesn't necessarily mean crying that's in tears, but sometimes why do you even worry? You feel me? Why do you do the things that you do? You just sometimes you gotta outside of yourself and see yourself doing it, and you see how embarrassing that shit is sometimes. You feel me? Like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to mean just crying. You just gotta see it for yourself and be like, yo, why the fuck am I hating on this nigga? Oh, why why is what this person is doing aggravating me so much? These are the things you gotta ask yourself the why. Don't let nobody else ask it for you. Like, why are you doing that to that person? I don't think it has the same effect as you asking yourself that question. Hold on. It just doesn't have the same effect when you ask yourself that question. You have to be able to convict yourself. You feel me? That's you have to have the ability to do that. You feel me? You gotta be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what's going on out here? Like, and in that moment, I mean, most of my lessons I learned when I was a child. Feel me? And when you come into a very temptatious country like the United States of America, you're more likely to reset yourself. But if you already grew up here, man, you can make it anywhere in the world because it's like there's so much temptation. So if you overcome that temptation, you overcome that evil, it's like coming out of hell and you're going to be walking into heaven or any other place that you go to and you know you can overcome. You feel me? When I say hell, I don't mean this country is so hellish. I'm just saying that the things, the temptation and everything else like that, if you can overcome that mentality, you feel me? It's all in the mental. So if you can overcome that mental and become a stronger individual, trust me, man. It's just like they say, if you can make it in New York City, you can make it anywhere. I say if you can make it in the United States, you can make it anywhere in the world. Feel me? Because you're already coming from a very tough place. You feel me? Very toxic. I mean, there's a lot of convenience to it, you know what I mean? There's a lot of things that people don't have in the world, but it's like, man, once you eat all the cake in the world, you can eat the ice cream cake, the regular cake, the birthday cake, and you like now, what else do you want? You feel me? Some people will keep eating until they die. They just don't get the point. But it's like after you taste all the riches and everything else like that, it's like, okay, you can have a bigger appetite. Like I want more. I want the big house. I want the big car. I want the fastest car. I want this. I want that. All right, cool. After you get all of that stuff, it's like, yo, is there any form of satisfaction with that? Does it fill your soul? Because most people who have these things, I know it's taboo. People be like, oh, they're not happy. They're not doing it for the happiness. They're doing it because it's like they keep themselves busy. It's like, it's repetitive. They're not doing it for the cars and clothes and everything else like that. They're doing it for a higher purpose. Some people do it for generation wealth. You feel me? They have a good reason to the reason why they're doing it. They're just not doing it just to be happy and everything else like that. Feel me? That's why some of them who do these things, the richest people sometimes are full. Some, I'm not saying all of them. When I say full, they have a full spirit. They're full on a lot of things. You feel me? And it could be the poorest individual that you think is poor, and that person is full too. I've seen the richest people come in stores in Manhattan, and you couldn't even tell the difference between them and a regular nigga, and they got the same kind of shirt on. You just couldn't tell. So it's not like the cars and the house and the food and everything else and the clothes and the woman is going to bring you happiness. It's like, what are you doing it for? What is your purpose? You feel me? I just seen Eric Bell talking about passion and purpose. So what is your passion and what is your purpose? What is what is driving that passion of your purpose? What is it? You feel me? Some people do it for their kids. Some people do it for their wife. Some people do it. Look, let's take a look at my nigga Dante Wilder, who is fighting for his daughter because his daughter got a rare disease. You feel me? It's not about the accomplishment and everything else and having all this money and winning the belts and everything. No, he has a higher purpose than himself. So every victory fills him up because he know he's doing the right thing. Or Ortiz, you feel me? He's doing the same thing for his daughter. So what is your purpose? What are you doing it for? You feel me? Because y'all niggas be on missions and it's like your mission is very selfish. Know what I mean? You can be doing it for whoever, your family and everything else like that, but you stepping on other people's families, so it's like it does not make your mission right. You feel me? When we take a look at a boxer who's doing it for their whether it's Ortiz or Wilder, when they're doing it for their family, they're not cheating in the process. You feel me? Because you can have a purpose and you can have a passion to do something, but you can't do it while cheating. You can't. It's not going to work out. Even if you have an accomplishments along the way, it's all going to fall down because everything that you gain along it, when it's time, all that thing will be collected away from you because you didn't earn it right. Armstrong, you feel me? Yeah, Les Armstrong did the same thing. This man broke every cycling record that's known to men. Charities, he was donating all over the place. But once they found out that he was doping, cheating ass nigga. Once they found out that he was doping, guess what happened? People started returning the money that he gave to them. All his records were stripped from him. And I haven't even heard from that nigga in a long, long, long time. You feel me? Shit, I don't even know what happened to that dude. It's like he was so famously known. He was inspiring. You feel me? Now we don't even know where the fuck what hole that nigga hiding in. And that's gonna be the same fate for you guys that's on that so-called mission. Cause I keep hearing the mission. You niggas, yeah, you gonna gain a lot of keep gaining stuff. But eventually, guess what? You're gonna be like Lance Armstrong and you're gonna be hiding in the hole, and people will think of you like once in a while and use you as an example of things not to do. You individual groups or group of individuals. That's much better. Group of individuals. You feel me? Because the reason why, because you cheating, you stepping on somebody else to get your shit accomplished. That's not an educated man. An educated man is a person who can go out there and achieve what they want, achieve anything that they want, as long as they put their mind to it without violating somebody's rights and liberty. That's what an educated man. Shout out to Bob Proctor for giving me that definition of what an educated man is. Feel me? Because most people want to step on you. They cannot do these things on their own. They have to step on the next man just to give him some kind of energy to do what they need to do. Feel me? We all draw our energy from something. Somehow, somewhere, we are drawing our energy. You feel me? And the energy is very flexible. It's willing to allow you to draw from it. Regardless, it doesn't know what is right from wrong. Feel me? Just like, hold on. Yeah, it does not know what is right from wrong or anything else like that. It is here to serve you. It's more like a genie in a bottle type shit. It's gonna serve your purpose. That's the energy, and you're supposed to just draw it. Because its intention is good. So it does not, its intention is in truth. So it does not even, it doesn't even analyze, oh, I can't give this energy to this individual because I think he's going to use it for good or bad. No, its intention is truth already. Look at this planes right here. Everything that you see in the world, even the metal and the gauge that was taken out the ground and everything else like that, the air that we breathe, everything was made in truth. Just pure truth. Feel me? Just truth in itself. Now, when you take truth and you separate truth, you might get good and bad, according to the person that's doing it. Feel me? That's the one and the two combo what I be talking about. But everything that was made in this world was made out of truth. Now, the separation comes when men take something like a tree or the metals and try to use it for something bad. But you can also use it for something good. It's all intended on you. What are you using it for? You dig? Like, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to talk too much here. Because I really didn't have a topic or a subject. I feel like something went in my eye. You know, these niggas hate you so much. But yeah, fuck your mission though. Feel me? Your mission is never going to work because you know what? Whatever you get out of that mission will be stripped away from you. whether it's through you, your kids, your grandkids, or whatever, it's going to be stripped away from you. You will lose more than what you came for. It's just the truth. Feel me? You will lose more. All this secrecy, how they I ain't even gonna spit that wrong. You feel me? Victoria's Secret, in secret they indict me. Feel me? They try to indict me in secrecy, but that shit didn't work. Cause I'm not guilty. Feel me? Not guilty, man. Not a guilty individual. I'm not guilty. Anyway, man, I'm about to do a round, then we gonna go inside. You dig? Then we just gonna go inside. People just need to understand. You know what I mean? The world is made in truth. Just cause you can outthink an individual doesn't make you right. You feel me? Some niggas are very slick with the way they think. You gotta give them that. But you can't fool the masses. You feel me? You might fool a few individuals, a few groups here and there, but you ain't gonna fool everybody with your nonsense. You feel me? It's impossible. Just like you can't fool me, nigga. You just can't fool me, man. I'm sorry. I refuse it. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of bullshit going on. These niggas be trying to fool you. Don't fall for the tricks, man. Don't fall for it, man. That shit it ain't even worth the attention I'm giving it, but just don't fall for it. Feel me? Absolutely true, as you see. Everything is dependent upon the next thing. Is this shit open? Yeah, it looks like it. Everything is dependent upon. Everything feeds off each other. That's why the energy is so. It's like it feeds off each other. It's not competing with each other. It's actually relying on each other. You feel me? You cannot have a mission where you going against the atmosphere that you in. Let me repeat that. I said it's not competing against each other. They feeding up each other. It's a cycle. You feel me? Water plant grow, sun gives photosynthesis, you feel me? To make food for the plant. Everything is feeding up each other, like they relying upon each other. One is not jealous of the other. Calm down. You ain't gotta listen to it, man. You know what I mean? Niggas ain't jealous. Like, the world was made in truth. You feel me? The world is made in truth. How can you go against something that you in? You in a bubble. How the fuck you going against the rules, my nigga? Somebody said it best. It said it's like playing a football game, right? And I don't know who said it, but that was the perfect example. He says it's like playing a football game, right? And you don't have no lines or no out of bounds, nothing. And the running back got the ball. And the running back is running all over the place. There's no rules to keep it in place. You feel me? So it's just all out of control. That mission is not gonna work, man. I just want to let y'all niggas know that. You feel me? Cause you niggas ain't got no standard, no morals, no integrity. So y'all just run all over the place thinking there's no rules. You don't run out of bounds, came back around. You got tackled. Your men pick up the ball and keep on running. It's like, yo, you break that. Like, there's no rules. Like, what the fuck, nigga? There's no rules. How do you expect us to play the game? You feel me? Or you not playing the game? You like, nah, I'm not playing. If you're not, even when you're not playing, you playing, nigga. Like, you must be a spectator. You part of the game. That's why they call the audience the six men. You feel me? You have to sit in line. You can't get on the court. You feel me? You just can't. Like, these niggas, These niggas have overlost. So the only way they can win is to be irrational and be like that running back and run the ball out of bounds and act like they're not out of bounds and run back in and act like there's no rules in place. Act like there's no structure to society and act like there's no way to conduct yourself. Why? Because they're losers. They're so losers, and they just want to break the rule because the way the rules is constructed, they feel like they can never win because they don't believe in themselves. You feel me? Because they came in thinking they have already lost. So guess what happened? They lost because they didn't believe that they can win. Anyway, man, I'm about to go in, man. I just had to talk to y'all real quick without even mentioning any names. Feel me? Nowadays, I think we got to the point where people know who they are. They're convicted without them even being mentioned. You feel me? You cannot trick the masses. You feel me? People know what they know. You cannot. You can't. Like you can't, man. That shit don't make sense. That's why people get mad when you question them and try to have a dialogue with them. Even when they sit down with you, they still can't. The truth is hard to swallow. Like they're sitting down with you and they're trying to have an honest conversation, but they can't even do it. I mean, it took a lot of courage to sit down, but now it takes more courage to listen. I know it's the hardest thing to do is to listen and pay attention. It's so hard, like so hard, man. Especially when you're not living in truth. Trust me, I know my past days I used to be like that. It was so it's like it's the truth hurts. It's hard to hear sometimes when you're not being faithful because you out of order, you out of bounds. Feel me? Violation. That was technical. Feel me? Man, that's a flagrant. What's your flagrant? You know what I mean? But anyway, man. So love, man. Always come from a loving place. And by the way, feel me? Shout out to those people who who felt the need to want to answer to what I was saying. You feel me? You feel guilty about it. That's why you felt the need to want to answer. Y'all gotta let certain things go, man. Y'all gotta let it go. You did wrong, bro. Feel me? You just did wrong, and that was it. We're not even asking you to pay. We're not even asking you to say to forgive or to say that you was wrong. Feel me? You supposed to be, I mean, amazing them. You know what I mean? You're deceitful. You don't even know the whole story. But you know what I mean? So why you even replying? Why is your name coming back? And they saying you said this or you said that. Why? Anyway, man, I'm going there. They're gonna be alright, man. The truth hurts. I don't know what to call this. I think you already know what I'm gonna call it. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna listen to it, then see if I can get the name through what I've said. Usually I do that. I have to re-listen to it, and the name speaks from what I've said. Because sometimes I can't keep track of what I'm saying. It's streaming out of me. So whatever the message come, I gotta listen to it too. You feel me? So, how?